r/AskReddit by Redmond ETS. What thing people were making fun of 20 years ago, but now is seriously real. Online dating. For real. I remember working at a place in the late 90s, and there was a guy who met someone online and drove 500 miles to meet her. Everyone was like, have fun being murdered. Crocs being popular. I heard an interview with Mike Judge, where he claimed that the reason almost everyone wears Crocs in Idiocracy is because they had a limited budget for wardrobe, and the costume director found this startup company making plastic clogs. The shoes looked vaguely futuristic and go with the athleisure wardrobe design, but they were too stupid to ever catch on. Good job everyone. When YouTube came out, I thought it was an incredibly stupid name. Look at iPad. Everyone made fun of that name at the time. Apple said people would get used to it and forget about it. Apple was right. Having a calculator in your pocket. 20 years ago. Don't talk to strangers on the internet and don't hop into a stranger's car. Now. Literally talking to strangers on the internet so you can hop into their cars. Razors with 5 blades. Almost exactly 20 years ago. $6 hamburgers. Bluetooth earpiece. Remember it was a douchy thing? All wireless earbuds are essentially that. Designer flip-flops. Probably closer to 30 years ago, but I distinctly remember a popular sketch comedy show in Australia airing a spoof ad for the Nike thong back in the 1990s. Imagine charging people absurd amounts of money for a commonplace item often associated with poor people, just because you've slapped a designer logo on it. Anyway, get your Nike flip-flops here. We call flip-flops thongs in Australia. Stop sniggering. Video calling. It was a fantasy for most, laughed at when it emerged, then became a killer feature, and now is the default next to messaging, which was also seen as out of place in its early days. I remember our aunt visiting from California in the early 80s, had glass bottles of filtered water. We laughed. Donald Trump running for president. Lol, you can't make a living playing video games. People are literally making millions streaming themselves playing video games. Climate change. Nothing quite like looking at the weather app at the corner of my PC and seeing possible record high for the 7th straight day. I had a nice ride on my motorcycle last night in 60-degree weather. In February. In Chicago. That's all folks. Thank you for watching. If you like videos like this one, why not like and subscribe for more? Have a nice evening.